Alright, this should be the 28th stream of Metaphor ReFantazio. Today is Saturday, January 4th, stream 28. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. Do appreciate you coming in and spending your precious time hanging out with me as I experience more Metaphor ReFantazio. Having you here makes the streams more fun in general for me and helps motivate me to continue streaming, so I truly appreciate you spending your precious time hanging out with me. Hope your day is going well, hope you're able to enjoy some games yourself, and I hope you enjoy the stream. So yeah, we're continuing where we left off last time. We were doing like hanging out with our friendos and trying to find a good time to do the side quests and main quest and stuff. That's right, lucky number 7. So yeah, I kind of forced myself to start relatively early, relatively on time, because I gotta try to force myself to go to bed early today and wake up early tomorrow. So yeah. Oh, that's right. We needed wisdom so we can hang out with Hulkenberg and stuff. What do we need from him? I think it doesn't actually say.
The truth is...
Yeah, it doesn't say. Hulkenberg needs more wisdom. Hers is just random, I guess, or based on the story. Okay. You can see Crigante Castle from here. Why is my nose so stuffy? What the hell? The city is small compared to the royal capital, but I think a more old-fashioned town like this can be nice too. How about we take in this view of the city skyline for a bit? Who knows, it might just broaden your horizons to observe how the people in this town go about with their lives. Okay, wisdom should grow. Yeah, it's fine.
Right.
Martira has had its share of misfortune, but the town itself is wonderful. It's nowhere near as bustling as the capital, but it doesn't exactly feel rural either. And the shopping's not bad either. Maybe being so close to the main road, a lot of merchants come and go. I'm sure the people just want to live quiet, contented lives. Yeah, it's not exactly that simple. It's only nice on the surface. It's not that simple.
Yeah.
Everything that happened must have shaken the city to the core. I suppose you're right, no matter how nice a city looks on the surface, there's always good and bad. When you live on the road like we do, it's hard to imagine settling down in one place. Gallic and I had a good talk as we admired the castle. I feel like my wisdom has broadened.
Alright.
Okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
There's a letter and a war chest from Brigitte.
Here.
On the path you walk, I doubt you can afford to turn down such an investment. Spend it wisely. If you mean hookers and blow, then yes, we will spend it wisely. Just kidding. Don't do bad things, kids. I hear a voice. Mister, I'll be so surprised. Tata, parapapapa. Takitikila. Oh, we can max her out? Study the Savior. Reduces the cost. Whatever. But we do need to rank him up, I think, for this. 5, 5. Oh yeah, we wanted to do this one. Reduce the cost for switching. How many is that? 5.
What's going on?
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Well, isn't this a dilemma? Fancy a bit of info?
Monsters of the Dragon Temple.
Cheers.
So you're off to save our priestess. Then I'll give you all the information that I know. You'll find all manner of monsters over there. All are dangerous, but be especially wary of the moving stone statues and spectos. Swords and spears don't work against them, either of them. Spectos reflect bows and the like as well, apparently. So all physical attacks. There's also huge tree-like monsters. I believe they're called Alentos, the fresh maker.
Just between us.
But what's tricky is that there are different types of Alentos. The green one's weak to fire, but for the others, fire won't work at all. Lastly, I hear the green ones can use wind magic, so hold your ground.
Come again anytime.
That's about it. Stay extra vigilant. Phantom Avian of the Spire. Learn about the monsters in the Spire of Blind Faith, the tower south of Virga Island.
Want in on this?
There's a place known as the Spire of Blind Faith down south. No one dares to go near it, though. Technically, it it isn't all that far from this island, but due to the way the currents flow, one must approach it by circling about from the north.
But wait, That's...
Well, isn't that a pain in the ass? We gotta take like 4 different pit stops just to get something that's like right below us. Like just south of us. It's like it's the very edge of the ocean.
this place. Let's see. Here's where we are now. Which one? Ooh.
Takitikita. Parapapapapa.
Here's where we are now.
So there's gonna be at least 1, 2,
And there's a campground.
probably 3. It's gonna take 3 days to get here.
And right there's a labyrinth. Here's where we are now.
Worse yet, they say a monster dwells within that tower. It supposedly resembles a large bird with vivid plumage. Might be that it's just overly cautious, but the closer you get, the more violent it becomes. Best to attack from as far away as possible from the rear.
You don't say.
If we make good use of our formation, we might be able to attack without getting too close.
Just between us.
Seems like it's vulnerable to fire and pierce attacks. I recommend having those in your arsenal. Village trading, Virga Island. Learn about what goods are sold in Salento, a village on the trade routes of Virga Island.
Cheers.
As for nearby villages, there's Salento. It's on a small island northwest of here. They sell bath salts like Uncle Electro's Wonder Salts and Niflheim Plunge. Okay, as well as Limp Goldfish. They also sell something called Hero's Jeweled Root, although I couldn't tell you what the point of it is. All I know is that it's some kind of mysterious 4-leaf fruit. Sometimes it's got magla, sometimes it doesn't. I wonder if they even sell. I think that about does it. If you're the sightseeing type, go out to see the giant hole at the sea bottom. Worth it for the stories.
All right then.
Okay.
Where to?
Let's go.
Fancy a bit of him?
Learn about creating Potion of Light.
What?
Man, we are like right up in his face. I kind of don't like that when people are like very, very close talkers. They get right up in your face. Like, I can just speak at a good volume. You can stay a little bit away. You don't have to get right up in my face. I've heard of this Potion of Blight. It's secret concoction from Virga Island, as I recall. I believe it's made with an ingredient known as parch water. Visit the general store in Sunshade Row. Comfort Concoctions is called. I heard they recently got some in stock. Okay. Village Trading, Grand Trad. What goods are sold in Ligno? I'd like to learn about what goods are sold in Ligma. Ligma balls!
Hey!
Southeast of the capital is a town called Ligno. A lot of merchants come and go through there, so it's really bustling these days. Lots of rare items come through there too, but bet you'll find all sorts of highly valuable weapons. They also have mellow milk, orgo sugar, and a bath salt called gold bullion. Hope that intel's been useful. Have fun making your shopping list. Monsters of Scoundrel's Hold. Cave southeast of Grand Trad.
One in on this.
Scoundrel's Hold is a den for all sorts of riffraff. It was once the home of bandits, but it's since been claimed by a horde of Goborns. From what I understand, the Goborns drove away the bandits who first settled there. Now they prey on any travelers unlucky enough to pass through.
Really?
We heard about them at the recruitment center. Are they really as wily as they say? Yes, they're clever little bastards. Their den was originally built by bandits, so pursuing the Goborns within may prove to be tricky.
Just between us.
And it won't be just Goborns you'll need to worry about. There's also the one-eyed Psyocropus there that's said to be in charge of the lot. Fighting the whole Goborn horde would be a suicide mission, so that's probably why the bounty is the Psyocropus. Some of the Goborn cronies are capable of using magic, and they won't hesitate if it means stopping you. Problem is, if you eliminate them first, the Psyocropus will have a meltdown, and good luck if that happens. Oh. If we take out their mages, the Psyocropus will get a buff. So leave them alive and focus on disabling their magic while you take down the Psyocropus. Spears and bows are effective here. Okay. Okay, that's everything.
All right then.
Where to?
Let's go.
Ah, 'tis you. Now then.
Think now.
What's happened?
What do you want to know?
Uh-huh. Parched water. Uh-huh.
Think
All right
now.
Where to?
Let's go.
I beg your pardon, but you have business with me.
Fancy a bit of info? Want in on this? All right then.
Where to?
Let's go.
Quit gawking. I'll have you know I'm in a foul mood. I made an error in my brew and ruined my entire supply of medicinal herbs. Don't take it out on me.
And what is it you want?
Welcome, I've newly stocked some parch water, so take a look. Did you say parch water?
What's this?
This should be the main ingredient for the potion of blight. Let's get back to the island and bring this to Denny so we can finally get past that tree blocking the dragon temple.
All right then.
Where to?
Let's go.
I beg your pardon.
Maybe I should wait for a sale? What day is today? Metals Day?
What now?
Okay, we'll go shopping tomorrow.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Bing da da.
Hello there.
You've returned, and with zeal renewed, it seems. I'd say so. We've brought the ingredient you asked for. Now you can get working on this blight potion, can't you? I handed the flask of parched water to Adeni.
I see.
Ah, so this is what brings about the thirst I'd read about. I'm surprised you were able to procure a treasure such as this off the island in such a short time. Quite fleet of foot, these gauntlet runner contraptions. I see I've much yet to learn about them.
Leave it to me.
Now I'll get to brewing. You won't be waiting long. Take a moment to rest yourselves. Thank you for your patience. The potion is complete. This is the potion of blight our village has passed down through generations. I'm sure it will serve you well.
Mission accomplished.
Alright. One potion of blight.
Thank you.
It's a big help, thank you. With this potion, I think we can get past that huge tree. Now we should be able to get inside the temple. Let us hurry and rescue the priestess. The altar where Dracodios is dedicated should be at the far end of the temple. Considering the situation, I doubt even Yufa has made it that far. You must all ensure you are ready to face the trials before you. Perhaps the bounty requests found in the mainland cities could be just the thing. I looked at the recruitment center before I left port and recalled noting that the available requests had multiplied. You should see for
I'm
yourself.
counting on you.
Though it grieves me to ask much of you, I beg nevertheless, please save my sister.
That reminds
noticed Juna helping out the villagers with something. Maybe you should check in with her when you get the chance. Huh? Oh, hi.
Oh?
You're looking a bit pensive, love. Make sure you take a break when you need it, or you'll end up falling when you can least afford to. So, I have a bit of a favor to ask you. It involves helping people though, so you'll hear me out, won't you? If we're truly all about helping anyone, then I think this is right up our alley. Go on.
Thanks.
Thank you. I see a perfect little spot over there with a view.
You know, some of the islanders were so enamored by my songs, they opened up to me a bit. They were still rather sheepish, but I simply can't leave them hanging, can I now? Apparently they've been plagued by monsters raiding the tombs just off the coast. I dare say that sounds right up our alley, doesn't it? If you'll help, I'll even make it interesting. I'll let you in on the secrets of a songstress.
Secrets, you say?
What kind of secrets?
Oh, the key to capturing hearts. Some tips and tricks for carrying yourself with dignity. Rather useful to a kingly candidate, no? Well then, our monsters are to be found on an island the locals call the Orbwise Path. Their legends say that if you offer your dead to the snakes there, their souls ascend to become guardian deities. Problem being, the monsters are eating the snakes, which has left the bereaved unable to complete the ritual. The sadness in their eyes was just too much to bear. You know? I couldn't help but come to you about it. Oh, and evidently, there's some sort of offering there that's yours for the taking, if you'd like it. Well, have I piqued your interest? Do these people a favor, and I'm sure they'd rally behind you.
The situation does seem concerning. The secrets of a songstress and potential treasure have me curious too. Maybe it's worth checking out.
So, you're in, I take it? Brilliant! I'll inform the others.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll be able to handle it.
Music to my ears. I'll tell you what. I'll throw in a little something extra for you. On top of my secrets, of course.
This one's important.
Quest start. Save the morning snakes. I have to slay the monster desecrating the Orbwise Path. The informant at the Golden Deer Hearth on Virg Island should have more details. Increases imagination. Okay.
Here's the place, if you're interested.
Oh, at least it's on the way.
This place.
What is this?
Oh.
Oh, Salento. The town of Cilantro.
Here's where we are now.
Oh, and do bring me along when you go, won't you? We can tackle it whenever you're ready.
Orbwise Path. a cave on an island northeast of Virga Island. While uninhabited, there is a custom of islanders carrying their dead to this cave and offering their bodies to the local snakes, respected as guardian deities, as part of the funerary tradition. It is believed that having the snakes eat the flesh of the dead and burying the remaining bones allows the souls to be reincarnated. Aha. However, in recent years, invasive predatory monsters have thinned the snake's numbers, and the custom has begun to die out.
Hey!
I'll think about it.
All right then.
How many days do we have? Thief, Gunner, Faker. Gunner, Healer, Mass Dancer. What was that? 5.5? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 5.5. Where's this? Okay. Six and a half. Huh. You know, it might be worth doing the main mission first. Because this one is actually like a higher... Yeah, it takes 3 days to get there also. It's a higher difficulty. Yeah, this one's only 6. This one's 6.5. So we won't be in a time crunch if we do it that way also. Yeah, so like this one's gonna be kind of easier. Like we're gonna obviously level up from doing the main mission, so this one's gonna be extra easy. But then the tower to the south is gonna be not as hard. So it balances out. Can't hang out with her yet because we don't have the wisdom. Okay, I think what we'll do, we can kind of put this off. Well, it wants us to use the faker, and this will make the faker's thing cheaper. So let's do these two, and then go do the main mission. We can wait on her. She's already rank 7. We don't have the wisdom for Hulkenberg, so that's okay.
All right then. Go.
Check that map.
So, what should we do?
Now then.
So yeah,
Right.
this is 5.5.
Ooh.
Town,
We could
rest
rest
stop.
for a bit there. We could rest for a bit there.
Yeah.
Here's where we are now.
There's a quest. Is it over here? No. No. Oh, this one's just like wherever. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, never mind.
Now then.
What do you usually talk about here to pass the time? The weather, gauntlet runner mechanics, what else? Ah yes, we have riveting contests to determine our chef for the day.
Hey,
Hey now, don't spout such nonsense simply because she's new. Typically we go over our strategies to win in the tournament.
Now then.
I see, then perhaps I should also start. Oh, but I wouldn't want to ruin my hand, so I'll leave meal preparations to you capable gents.
Farewell.
this is...
Orgo sugar and briny salt, finally something other than freaking rock beans.
All right.
Lucky poop?
Right.
No lucky poop.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, okay, we have 7 days for this, but 12 days for this. So we can still hang out with, like, at least 2 of our friendos. And probably squeeze in Hulkenberg if we get wisdom high enough. Within, like, 3 or 4 days. Go do the main mission. And then we'll have 5 days left, at least, to do, this one and the Spire. Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Oh.
myself am.
What ought I to do? Oh yeah, they're gonna have a special election because Bardon's being a authoritarian bully because he's afraid that there's gonna be another what do you call it? Another terrible event like there was with what's her name? Joanna and her human.
What now?
We have a good amount of mag. It is raining, so we could cash it in for some money, and get a good rate, but
What now?
stuff is gonna get expensive. Hold on, like. Yeah, it costs almost 20,000 to become a paladin and or a dark knight, I think it was. What's another expensive one? Samurai. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna hoard a little bit more mag than I normally do. Mag. Okay.
You've come.
You're here, glad you're well. Personally,
Sorry.
Sorry, forget it. I'm rather beside myself at the moment. What's wrong?
Aye.
Oh, they had another vote for governor. Should be announcing the results any minute. Wanna go take a listen? It looks like that guy slightly won. And now you behold the results. I'll admit it was closer than I expected. But regardless, henceforth I shall rule instead of you, Bardon.
What?
Impossible, there can't be that many people who support the likes of you.
You unscrupulous.
You bribed the rotters, or you rigged the vote. You're too much a coward to act honest.
Well, you see.
There's no foul play to be had here, Bardon. We had the whole thing under close watch, and there was nothing suspicious about it.
That's absurd.
That can't be. Your watcher missed something, and for all we know, Gastro lackeys are afoot. His argument is sound. Even if it's not in your favor. Bardon, you doubt even me now? This is pitiful to watch, Bardon. You need to accept the truth.
Seriously.
Ordinary men with delusions of heroism are not fit to rule. You are at fault for all that has happened. See, I don't like this guy either. He's like, ordinary, as if he's not ordinary. But you all supported me. That's why I became governor. That's why I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into it.
But please.
And now you're all looking at me like I'm scum? I was protecting you. I was acting for the common good.
How can it be?
You ask me to protect you, and I fall short on one wee thing, and then it's all whispers behind my back? Who among ye cares about the town?
Fine.
Have it your way. Will of the people, Gastro can protect you now. Shouting insults and then running away, a shirker of responsibility to the very end. Well, no matter, good riddance. Now, here's how I will handle security.
Listen up.
Lord Bardon, there's a giant sandworm. Where's Sir Bardon? I must report to him as soon as possible.
Please, let's not lose our heads.
Ah, about that. Reports are to go to Lord Gastro henceforth, but what's the matter? A giant sandworm's nest has been spotted, and a worm is now approaching. Sir Bardon said to report anything like this right away.
Oh no. Oh no.
A giant sandworm? Don't worry, the guy in the robe it will protect you. Sir Gastro, what do we do?
What?
Calm down. We have defensive barriers. Yes, the ones he built with your taxes. And besides, a giant sandworm wouldn't come here, would it? Well, we thought it wouldn't, but
You mean to keep going?
Bardon only had you looking for nests so he would have an excuse to collect taxes for defense. It was all part of his deceit.
Yeah.
You understand me? Nothing is happening. There is nothing to be afraid of.
Hey,
Is there a giant sandworm coming? Oh, it's you. What in the world should I do now that I've been ousted? Now that I've...
Whoa.
You say a giant sandworm's coming here? I bet it's a human too, isn't it? Those defensive barriers won't stand a chance against a human. Ugh. Why am I so stuffy? This sucks. Give me a second, I'm gonna get some water. Okay. Defensive barriers won't stand a chance against a human. There's nothing I can do now. I'm not governor anymore. The children are scared. And they should be if a human strikes. But first things first, I don't want to see the town fall into chaos. Have the guards declare it was a false alarm. While they do that, I'll exterminate the beastie myself. Whatever needs to be done, I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
But truth be told, against a human, I don't stand a chance. Here. I'll put aside my pride and ask you to help me, please. We need to prepare, of course. No shame in that.
It'll be fine.
No need to put aside any pride. There's no shame in asking for help.
Aye. Yes.
You're right there. Thanks for the reminder. You need friends to do things you cannot accomplish by yourself.
I see.
But I think that of that nonsense I was just saying, pretending I couldn't do anything. Why, you don't need to be governor to protect people. I can feel Bardon's unshakable resolve and his deep faith in me.
I shall bar his meddling with Martira.
Rapid Swapper.
Is that right then?
We should be able to get there quickly with your Gauntlet Runner. I'm going to investigate the location, so I hope you'll come back another day.
This one's important.
Quick start. The right to rule. Together, the great sandworm near Martyr can be defeated. Sandworms will lower accuracy, so preparing countermeasures is a must. I must speak to Bardon when I'm ready. Increases courage. Rank 6 difficulty.
I thank you.
Much thanks to ye. I'll send the monster back to the hell it came from. Okay, nighttime. Bardon leaves town after losing the referendum. Upon learning of an incoming threat, however, he resolves to protect Martyra. Reputation be damned. Oh, that's pretty good. Warlord. Yeah. Okay, okay. The only one we could kind of work on is Hulkenberg. But we need wisdom.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
See there.
Who'll take the crown?
Ridiculous.
Whoa, you're not getting off the hook for that. Whoa!
Can we talk?
Thanks.
Oh, there!
All right then. Where to?
Okay, we took in the view there. Maybe now we can take in the view here.
Let's go.
Welcome. Show me what you... I won't let it stand.
Oh, come off it.
What in tarnation?
Stop!
Hang on. Isn't that... Let's see. Yep.
What in tarnation's going on? What in tarnation's going on?
All right then.
Let's go.
Grand, isn't it?
This...
Doors unlocked. I bet we could climb up from inside. Don't you think the view would be incredible from up there? If you gaze out at the people below and the ocean beyond, who knows what we'll discover? Wisdom, right? Yep.
So,
It's settled then. Let's find a spot with a better view. Made it. What a view it is.
oh yeah?
Brilehaven is so unusual, isn't it? And I don't mean just the open-minded culture. Those floating water spheres really make an impression. The seawater is not frozen up there. It's not like it's in some kind of transparent container either. Apparently, it has to do with the magma crystals on the seafloor, and if you get too close, they can pull or push you in random directions. I'm only telling you what I've heard, so I couldn't say for certain, but doesn't it kind of make you want to touch them? Yes. It'd be fun to go inside, I bet. Yeah, floating around in one of those does seem like it'd be pretty nice.
Maybe.
Oh, but I suppose you need to breathe, huh? If you were stuck in there, yikes. We had a good talk as we gaze out at the scenery.
Now
Wisdom
then.
has broadened. A wisdom erudite.
Wisdom.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with the knowledge to discern truth from falsehood. That's just a good way to think in general. Even if you're not sovereignty, just have healthy skepticism for everything. Be critical, have critical thinking.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Okay, we head back, discussing the scenery and city folk, right?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
A letter and a war chest from Brigitte.
This here.
Your exploits have reached my ears, and it sounded like you could use some support. Tread carefully now. Money, yeah. Ask my sugar mama.
All right.
My sugar mama. She's not gonna make me pay for that money in flesh, is she? Sure hope so. We got the potion of blight. Now we just need to pour it onto that gigantic tree. Is this really going to be enough to wither that huge thing? Difficult tasks are often more intimidating in expectation rather than execution. Let us see for ourselves just how vast this temple really is.
Yes.
Yes, we only now does our search for the lands truly begin.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
No more putting this off. I must steal myself. Stroll comes to mind.
I love it.
I see you've come from Brylehaven. I hear you offered up a sanctuous head at an event called the Exhibition of the Brave. In your view, the island no doubt feels isolated, but from this standpoint, it's not so difficult to go from the island to the outside world. So I often hear tales of the outside from people who travel back and forth between here and there. All sorts of good tidbits. Oh, and here's a tasty rumor. Near Gran Trad, Goborns have been getting up to some nasty business. The army's at a loss, and so they put up a bounty for whoever right. Scoundrels hold. Right.
Didn't expect that.
We already picked up that bounty, didn't we?
All right then. Where to?
Dig it out.
Let's go.
Oh, I think I still don't have any water. Any what is it, blessed water or something? Yeah, blessed water.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
I've got quite the deal today.
Ooh, Inferno Igniter. Mage Inferno. Multi-target fire skill. Mage Avalanche. Mage Thunderstorm. Mage Tornado. Mage Divinity, Mage Hellscape, Mage Almighty. Multi-target Almighty, Advanced Almighty, Mage Omniscience, Stored Power, Transcendence. What does that do? 594K. Have to sell a kidney for that.
All right then. Let's head there right away. Look at that.
Look. Yep.
Uh-huh.
All right then. Where to? Where to?
Let's go.
Got a bargain today.
Real cheap today.
That there? Now that is
Greetings.
Sky.
Well then.
I think we already have 2 of these.
What now?
Yeah. That's good enough.
All right then. All right. Where to?
Let's go.
Such a sky surely shows us the dawn. We've a special sale today.
All right then.
Really no. I won't be forgiving that anytime.
Yes.
All right then.
Let's go.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
What's it now? Till next time, mate.
How many do we have of those?
What now?
Hero's Leaf of Light Seed. Oh, we have one. We still have plenty of seeds, but we can always come back to that guy
Hey,
some
mister.
other time. And I don't think he gave us he was offering a discount, so it doesn't really matter when we buy it.
Ah, hello.
Holy crap, this is expensive. Do we have any recipes that actually use this?
Hey, mister.
What now?
Oh yeah, stale black bread uses one. Okay, one should be enough, at least for now.
Oh, it's you.
Well, so you recognized my wares as weapons and armor. With the wisdom I've cultivated thus far, I was able to earn the shopkeeper's trust. Then let us do business. I rotate my stock on a daily basis, but these items by nature are scarce and difficult to come by. Oh man, is that pot and wicker basket a weapon or armor? I'll ask you to limit yourself by buying one item a day. With your sharp eye, choosing something shouldn't be an issue. Here's what I have for sale. Oh, interesting. Huh. I'm assuming, this is like heavy armor, this is like mage, like cloth armor accessory. Wait, what's the difference between... Is this like a medium armor that could be worn by anyone? I think we have pretty good heavy armor. I think we could do with more of like the mage stuff.
Can we talk?
Goodbye now.
Hey, Miss
Oh, it's you.
Excuse me, shopkeep. I would like to buy your bananas.
All right then.
Let's go. Hey.
Fußkampf. Torso protector with strategically placed metal plates to shield any weak spots. Reduces damage from being hit by your weakness. Cool. That's good. What can we sell? Maybe we should sell these ones that are only do 140 damage. We have these 170s. 200 also. 205. Oop.
Now then.
Magic +3.
Now then. Now then. Now then.
2.
Now then.
We've a special sale today.
Damn. Plant type? Oh, this will be good. I think there's plant type monsters they said in the temple. So we need to get this. 190. Sleep. I would say that, oh, we can use this against those Go-born wizards to put to sleep while we attack the Corpus, but might as well just use an item rather than having less damage.
Now then. Now then. Now then.
Man, we're... I really want this. Like, the other stuff can wait. Damn, what can I sell?
Now then. Now then.
Should we sell this? I mean, it's worth a lot, and it used to be really good, but it's outclassed now. I guess we should cash in while the cashing in is good. I mean, we could also trade in mag. That is an option. We are about to go on a into a dungeon, and so we could rack up our mag pretty quick, and we're not really close. Like, I was gonna hoard it, but like we're not very close to like unlocking any new advanced archetypes.
All right then. Where to?
Let's see. Is it raining anywhere or bad weather anywhere?
Let's go.
So hopefully we can get a better deal. Yes, rain, thank you. And thunder.
What's he saying?
Got a deal on today.
Oh, this weather's awful, but it marks a lucky day for you, friend. When it's like this, I'll give you more money for your mag. 9.6. Everything. Cash it all in, baby. This will bring us down to 20k. Okay. 283. Let's see how far that takes us. How far we can stretch
Where
that dollar,
Where
that
to?
reeve.
Let's go.
I think we bought all the rare stuff from him, right? Tunic. Let's buy one of these. Strength +3. Endurance 85.
We've a special sale.
Okay, for sure this. They want us to use Faker, so I guess we should get this. And this. Oh, we haven't used freaking, the hell is it called? Seeker in a long time. This will be a big jump in weapon strength. So that's good. Oh, this is much better than the weapons we have. But I'm not gonna buy 3 of them. That's just insane. Like, it's gonna waste all the rest of our money. Huh, maybe we should. I mean, we...
All right then.
We have the money now.
Let's go.
Okay, let's buy some items to deal with those, Go-born mages. Cures frostbite. Days. How many items do I have that do status effects? Six, 5. Okay, 10 sleeps. That should be good enough. I'm assuming. Okay. We have 57.
All right then.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's see, weapons. Okay. We have 2 of these. 242. 205. Hold on.
There's a special sale today.
How much are they? So we need about 75 to get all 3.
Now then. Now then. Now then.
Just enough. Okay. Okay. 6 days left. 7. Human type monster. That would be pretty darn useful. Paladin Dark Knight. Both of these would be pretty useful. Alonzo, 5. Alright, let's hang out with Alonzo to get the discount on his skill line, then Hulkenberg, and then we'll go to the main mission. And that will take 2 days, and then we'll have 4 days to get 4 days left. It'll take 1 day to get to the temple, so I have 3 days to turn in this quest, which should be fine. Once he arrives, I will set the cogs in motion. Alright, I hope after this he goes back to us hanging out with him at night. Are you not in the midst of a tournament right now? Well, nothing about you surprises me anymore, no matter how bizarre. I've been waiting for a girl like you.
Hey.
Would you mind coming with me to see the landowner? Okay.
Thank you.
Great, my network already has the info. I'll send the final go-ahead. That'll ensure the landlord takes a certain little-used path so we won't be disturbed. Right, what was his plan? I can't remember. He's gonna spread some rumors about there being bandits on the main road, which will force the landlord to take like some side path where he'll confront him to do something. I don't remember. Now the curtain rises. Oh yeah, he said something about him needing us, probably because we're the muscle. Like he's gonna have guards, but Alonzo has us, so we'll just beat up any guards he has. Remember, kids, might makes right. As long as it gets you what you want. Just kidding. That's not true at all. What? Alonzo? What are you doing here? What are you planning? To murder you. What else? I mean, have you heard? A little bird told me your daughter has a man she fancies. What was his name again? Oh, right. Cuculus. Did you say your goodbyes to her before you left? Or had she gone out somewhere?
You bastard!
What have you done to my daughter, you cur? What happens to your precious daughter depends on you. Tell your guards to give us a little space.
Now!
What are you after? My life? If you're offering it, sure. But there's something I want more. Tell me, where do your desires truly lie? My desires? What the hell are you getting at? To get into your purse strings, I had to use everything at my disposal to look into you. What I found was rather discomfiting. Discomfiting, is that a word? Discomforting? I don't know, I'm terrible at English. Discomfiting. Make someone feel uneasy or embarrassed. Discomfiting versus discomforting. It seems like they're kind of synonymous. Allegedly, you've committed several atrocities in various villages, yet many villagers still respect you. I'd assumed you used money or force to make them submit, but I was wrong. Perhaps you've hidden your true intentions this whole time. Explain yourself. She's 5 years younger than me, yes? She's quite lovely when she smiles, just like her mother. With such a beautiful little family at stake, you've no choice but to obey what your conspirators told you behind closed doors.
That's right.
You were a beloved father, an upstanding man, and they noticed. They fed you lies and flattery in turn. One moment you're praised, the next threatened. And before you knew it, you've fallen into line with the oppressors of the weak, and you can't break free. It's a rather pitiful tale, don't you think?
Silence!
What do you know? How could you possibly understand the depravity that taints this world? I have 3 daughters, and those bastards, they...
Tell me.
Don't you wish you could end this ruse? I'd have quit long ago if I could have. I don't want to be stolen from any longer. I haven't the power to change a single thing. Excuse me.
Ridiculous.
That sounds awfully familiar, doesn't it? Where have I heard those words before? First I've hearing. It's a common phrase. From yourself.
Well, sure.
I believe you said them, Alonzo. Oh, you remember. Well, that's all in the past now. And if I hadn't met you, I would have surely ended up just like him.
Moving on.
Well, I've learned what I wanted to know. Now then, good sir, would you like a chance at redemption? I'll set your daughter free, and I'll even help you atone for your sins, so long as you agree to my terms and cooperate with me. Fine. I accept your offer. You have my word. You hear that? Alright then, it's time for the big reveal. I haven't done anything to your daughter, actually. I've never even met her.
Hey.
You understand why I told you that load of rubbish, don't you? I took a gamble on you, on what you truly desire. Well, well, that's one mountain climbed. Ain't no mountain high enough. I predicted correctly and won my bet. Um, our bet, you mean?
Listen,
Hold on, that should be our bet, right? Oh my, I can't tell if you're daring or the daring or dauntless type. I must admit, it's quite charming. Hey, 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 I'm straight. Alright, bro. Just because you have that silky blue long hair and shiny pearly eyes. I mean, blue for like anime characters or gaming characters, blue hair is it's good. It's not my favorite hair color. Like out of all the hair colors there are, like there's the red, the blues, there's purples is not as popular. Purple's not as popular. Um, for sure, like your very classic black is very popular, which is still actually my favorite. I like, even though it's like kind of boring, because you see that every day pretty much in the real world, I still favor long black hair the most. After that, probably silver. Probably silver. It's hard to say for sure though. I'd really have to think about it. Maybe silver, but either silver or purple would be number two, and then after that tier, then blue, then blue. Blue is like number 3 or 4. Um, well, blue or red, they're in the same like tier level for me. It's not like a make or break at that point. Like red can still be cool. Like you have Aloy, who's a redhead. You have what's her name from that one anime with Rudius, the reincarnation isekai one, Eris Grey Rat or whatever. She has red hair. She's cool. Who else has red hair? Anyway. Uh-huh.
Aye.
In hindsight, I've always run away when things take a turn for the worse. Even when I tried to die, it was to escape my sins. But you've helped me figure out what I ought to do, something only I can do. Yes, I'm a liar and a cheat, yet I hate those who lie and cheat. I hate the very framework of a world that made me become the deceiver I am. What lies ahead will be the great con man Alonso's work of a lifetime.
Remember your vow.
For this new king who will change this cesspit into a never-before-seen utopia. I'll pull the wool over the world's eyes and then take it for myself. What Alonso's words mean isn't clear, but I can see the steadfast resolution in his eyes. He's decided to place his absolute trust in me.
I will live to...
I'm sure you're dying to know what I have planned, but bear with me for now.
Farewell.
When next we meet, I'll unveil everything in spectacular fashion. Be sure you don't delay, but for now, farewell. Okay, it is nighttime.
yes.
Alonso forces the landowner to make a choice, atone for his sins or his beloved daughter dies. Resigned to his fate, the landowner submits. Imagination. What can we do for imagination?
All right then. Go.
Leave me alone, will ya?
Special sale today.
Leave me alone.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go. Hey, mister.
You're not serious. Now what am I to do?
Oh, you're not getting off the
Oh there! Whoa!
Can we talk?
Thanks. Oh there!
Okay, so that's that.
All right then. Where to?
Okay, so we went up to the tower. Oh,
Let's
wait.
go.
Let's see what this the accessory selling is today.
Greetings. Well then.
Oh no, I don't need that.
All right then.
Let's go.
Oh wait, I was gonna go to the tower. We don't need wisdom. We need
All right
imagination.
Where to?
What's it gonna do?
Where to?
Okay, so we listened to this guy's story. I think we did everything here, yeah.
right. Where to?
We sat at the bench. I don't think we listened to the story here. I guess we should do that.
Let's go.
Oh, let's actually let's also check the weather.
What say you? Well,
one?
Okay, weather's good.
Let's see.
Weather's good.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Okay.
We'll face danger here.
Oh.
Which one?
Um.
And there's a campground.
Hopefully this weather will clear up though. So we go here.
Let's
That's
see.
a day, maybe 2. Here's a
We'll face
day,
danger here.
2, 3. Hopefully this heat will go away.
We'll face danger here.
Let's see.
Pop by again, won't you?
I've gotten secret missives from Bardon. The giant sandworm is closing in on the town. Did you know that? Claimed to the public that it was a false alarm, but security is staying tight as a drum. And as soldiers, we do as our captain says.
What in the blazes?
Dearie, would you care to hear a folk tale about our tribes? No. Listen well, and I'll tell you the story of the Thief King and the Eldest Bread. It's a tale as warm as fresh baked bread, dearie. Would you like me to tell it to you? No. But I need the imagination. That sounds like a nice story. Maybe it'll give us the warm fuzzies. If I listen to her story, I think it'll hone my imagination.
What do you want to do?
Shall we listen to her story? Okay. Oh, well, this makes me rather nostalgic. Ahem. Once upon a time.
Long, long ago.
A gift arrived in a faraway village. It was a box. Inside this box were 8 delicious-looking loaves of bread. 8 people gathered around it, each belonging to a different tribe. Resant, Ro, Clemmer, Yugif, Mustari, Nydia, Parapus, and Ischia.
After that.
A Yugif lad jumped up and down in excitement and said, "We can share 'em. That way we'll all get to have one." But the Resant man shook his head. "Why would a Yugif like you need a whole loaf? I need a larger portion," he said. Then the old rogue woman spoke, saying, "You must respect your elders." The Clemmer scoffed at this. "This bread's clearly causing a quarrel, so I'll be in charge of it," said the Clemmer woman. The other 7, of course, were none too happy about this plan.
After that.
The Yugif boy muttered quietly, "We really ought to share it between all of us," but no one had a mind to listen. A Mustari man leaned in close to the boy and told him, "You're right, you know, but the wise move here is to just give up." The Mustari man left along with the Yugif boy, and then there remained 6 tribes for 8 loaves.
And then.
We clearly can't share it equally," the Clemmer said. Then the Ischia finally spoke. "Split the remaining 2 loaves into 3, she offered. That way it can be equally split among the 6 of us. The Nydia woman quickly agreed. Away she walked, saying she would grab a knife and return soon. The Parapus man laughed and said, "Finally, I get to have bread." But the remaining 3 made sour faces indeed.
Oh dear.
Oh, would you look at the time? We'll have to continue this another time. I promise I'll get to it next time. I am actually kind of interested. Like, I'm kind of invested now. I am interested in how they solve the problem or the riddle. I don't really care much about the story other than that. I just want the answer. Like, it was saying something about Elda, something like that. The story was called Elda something. So the story finishes with an Elda with archetype powers just killed them all and took all 8 loaves of bread and lived happily ever after. The end. Ugh. I wonder what will happen with these 8 people, all of different tribes. I feel like my imagination has gone up a little.
All right.
3.
Well then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hey,
I hear monsters have made themselves quite comfortable in a cave near the royal capital. Used to be bandits hideout, but those beasts move in. Right. Well, we'll get to it. Don't worry.
Let's
Yan,
go.
pika pika pa. Pika pika. Pika Pikachu. Pika Pikachu. Thunder shock. I've decided I must put my life on the line. Yep, we're gonna hang out with Hulkenberg Smash. Five days. Ba-ra-pa-pa-pa-pa.
What now?
Tis you.
I doubt he'd fight fair. I feel like I can see through Rodin's plot with my overflowing wisdom.
Perhaps.
You think him capable of such dishonor, but surely... No, you're right. I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps he would resort to underhanded means.
No.
I suppose I simply didn't want to consider it. 'Tis a hard prospect to face, that he would change so drastically. But indeed, it is as you say, I have a higher cause to fight for. I cannot afford to risk my life on a more petty pursuit. You know, I've actually just been asked a favor by an old acquaintance. I should reach out to him.
Say.
I should like to go to him now if my witness has no objections. I don't mind.
I thank you.
Heartening indeed. Let us hurry to the gallows in Grand Trad. I've heard word that Rodin is preparing for another execution. Before I arrive, I must meet with a certain organization. You go on. Let us meet at the gallows. I hear the animated voices of those gathered at the gallows.
Listen!
That's a lot of people. Good citizens, once again it appears some traitors have wormed their way into our midst.
Heed my words.
But fear not, in the name of the Honorable Order of Knights, we shall render judgment upon these 8 pawns of evil who would disturb our peace.
Wait.
Rodanth, halt.
Whoops.
What now? Have you come to aid in this execution? No.
No.
The opposite, in fact.
Yes.
I've come here today to set you straight. The Honorable Order, was it? I say that you are a stranger to honor and have been for years. Well, isn't this a sight? That a defecting vagrant would bluster so at the Knight Commander himself.
No.
Nay, we two were once royal knights both, birds of a feather, and so, Rodanth, I challenge you to a duel.
As a knight.
And should I win, I will halt this capricious execution. I stake my very life upon it. A duel, eh? You would gamble your life for this? You would be no match for me besides. Do you then mean to run from my challenge, O Commander of the Honorable Order? Knighthood supporter. Death to traitors! Knighthood loyalist. Glory to the Knight Commander!
Do you see sense?
The people would have your answer. A duel is a sacred battle. As a knight, will you disregard it? Very well. Consider your foolish offer accepted. If you wish so badly to be reminded of the gulf between us, then I shall oblige you. He is my witness. Where is yours?
Oi.
Nacetum? Nacetum? Tum-da-tum-tum. Nacetum? Sir. You will be my witness. I trust I need not explain.
Well then.
We go to more discreet grounds. This will be a fierce battle indeed, and I do not wish to set the people ill at ease. I shall meet you before the great gate.
Let's move.
Okay. The people at the gallows are like, what now? We've come to the great gate outside the capital as instructed.
Here?
You chose a place far indeed from any audience. Had you more confidence, we could have settled this for all to see. You're not allowed to die. We'll go with that. No dying out there, Hulkenberg.
Now then.
Witnesses present and ready? Now then, let us fight with all honor and fairness. Draw your sword, Rodanth. Oh ho, that will be quite unnecessary, Nastatum. What? I can't move. What, did you use Thundershock on her?
Absurd.
Fool, you and the whelp have made quite the names for yourselves. You think I'd do the deed right there with the whole town watching? Nasatum was kind enough to bring a specialist igniter once outlawed. I thought killing you might take some extra measures. Hurts, doesn't it? Like 100 blades in one, slicing through every part of you. Enter pain, Nasatum. Stop.
It was you.
I told you, do not interfere.
You cur.
Weighed against despair, I would endure this pain 1,000-fold. Okay. What? How?
Redance.
I wanted to believe you would accept my challenge in earnest, but now, more than anything, I see I was a fool to have faith in you.